Shall I go forth when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find thy center.
Romeo, my cousin Romeo, Romeo!
He is wise, and all my life has stolen him home to bed.
He ran this way and leapt over the orchard wall. Good call, Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo, humors, madam, passion, lover, appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one rhyme, and I am satisfied. Cry but ay me, pronounce but love and dove. Speak to my gossip Venus one fair word, one nickname for her purblind son and heir. Young Abraham Cupid, he that shot so trim, and King Calfuda loved the beggar maid. He heareth not, he stareth not, he moveth not. The ape is dead, and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering thigh, and the dements that there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
This cannot anger him. 'Twould anger him to raise a spirit in his mistress' circle, of some strange nature, letting it there stand, till she had laid it on conjured it down, that were some spite. My invocation is fair and honest. In his mistress' name I conjure only but to raise up him.
God, he had hid himself among these streets, to be consorted with the humorous knights, and the blind of his love in the best fits of the dark.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Now will he sit under medlar tree, and wish his mistress were the kind of fruit as maids call medlars when they laugh alone. O Romeo, that she were an open arse, thou a poppin' pear. Romeo, good night. I'll to my truckle bed, this field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis in vain to seek him here and not to be found.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound, but soft is light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. But that thou art be her maid, who is far more fair than she, but be not her maid, for she is envious, whose vital livery is already sick and green. None but fools do wear it, cast it off. My lady, oh, it is my love, oh, that she knew she were, but she speaks of nothing. What is of that? Her eyes disclosed as I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fair stars in all the heavens, having some business to entreat her eyes, to twinkle in the spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheeks should shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp her eyes in heaven, would though the airy regions seemed so bright, that bird would sing and think were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
Speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious as the night. Bringest my hand as the messenger of heaven. On to white upturned wandering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of air.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not but be much sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's a Montague? Is it nor hand, nor foot, no arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man? Oh, be but some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo, were he not Romeo called, retain thy dear perfection which he owes, without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me love, and I'll be new Baptist. Henceforth will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that dost be screened at night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I do not know how to tell you who they am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written it, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's utterance, yet I know the sounds. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, is it either thee dislike.
How comes that hither? Tell me, and wherefore the orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and if the place death, considering who thou art, if of my kinsmen find they are here.
With love's like wings do I impeach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold thy love out.
If thou do see thee, they will mutter thee.
Alas, there's no more peril in thine eye than 20 of her swords. Look thou but sweet, I am proof against their ramidity.
I would not for the world thy saw thee here.
I have not night's cloak to hide me from their eyes, but thou love me. Let not them find me here. My love were better ended up by hate. Thou love prologue my wanting thy love.
By whose direction hast thou out this place?
By love that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me thy counsel, I lent him thy eyes. I am no pilot, yet were there far. As vast shore washed from the furthest sea, I should adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else with maiden blush bepaint my cheek, for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Thou dost love me, I know thou wilt say I, and I will take thy word, yet thou swearest. Thou mayst prove false at lovers' prejuries. They say Juliet laughs, O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I'm too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse. They say that I may, so thou wilt too, but else for not the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mightst think my behavior. Thee trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those have more coing to be strong. I should have been more strange. I must, but thou overheard ear was where my true love passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute the yielding to light love, which dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow, that tips with silver with these fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, thy inconsistent moon, or monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. If thou wilt swear by thy gracious self, which God or my idol thee and believe thee.
It's my heart, dear love.
Well, do not swear, although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unhavish, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be. Ere one say it lightens, sweet good night. 'Tis bud of love by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when we next meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thus have tonight?
'Tis the exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were given again.
Why this withdraw it? For the purpose, love.
But to be frank and give it thee again, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty as boundless as the sea, my love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Juliet!
I hear some noise within, dear love. Adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Say but little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night, I am afraid being in night. But will this all be a dream, too flattering, sweet to be substantial?
Thee words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow. But one, I'll pursue and come thee. Where and what time will perform thy right, and my fortness of thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, Lord, throughout the world.
Madame!
I come anon, but if thou mean'st not well, I will beseech thee.
Madame!
By I come to cease thy strife, and leave me on my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books. By love towards school with heavy looks.
Heinz, Romeo, heist. Oh, for a falconer's voice to lure this tassel gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse and may not speak aloud, else will I tear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine, with repetition of my Romeo's name.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sounds lover's tongue by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
My niece,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail, 'tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget. I have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I shall say to love thee still forever, forgetting other name home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no fall further than a woman's bird. That's let it hop a little from his hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gaze, and with a silken thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
I would I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sweet dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I bear to sleep in peace, so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly sire close cell, and help him to crave as my dear hath to tell.